Alright, so this video is going to be a follow-up video on the Retopology video I made the other day. Um, I think I said in that last video that I was going to make a video showing you guys how I go about retopologizing my base mesh. So this is something that I did like half an hour ago, something that I just did kind of quick. So I'm basically just gonna show you guys how I did this. We're going to be using the Bsurface add-on, so if you didn't watch that last video, I guess I'll show you real fast. If you go into your preferences, go into your add-ons, search Bsurface, go ahead and turn that on, and then I think we will want to turn on loop tools as well. Let's go in here real fast. Yeah, go ahead and turn on loop tools as well. Those are going to be the main two ones that we need for this. So let's click on our mesh, and then if you don't have this open, there will be a little drag icon right here. Go into your edit. That will bring you to Bsurfaces. Hit initialize. That's going to bring you a new Bsurface mesh right here. This one I have currently is hidden, so don't even worry about that. Hit add modifiers. I think in the last video I said I was going to take off the subdivision surface because I didn't like it. I've now changed my opinion on that since I'm gonna keep the subdivision surface on. So let's go ahead and start adding some annotations. Once again, if you hit add surface and it doesn't do anything, just hit initialize again. Let's, I'm gonna start around the shoulder and the armpit. Let's draw these out. You want to make sure that you are drawing from the same point every time. So I'm starting my point right here and drawing it out. The reason why we do that is because if you draw it the other way, it's going to basically inverse, it's going to inverse the mesh. Let's turn on in front. So that's not looking too bad. Also, go into your tools, make sure that you have auto merge on. Change the threshold to whatever you're comfortable with. But anyways, let's go back into edit surface. I'm gonna go ahead and just merge these. And I guess we'll add a loop. So after I do that, we're gonna start messing around with the loop tools. So I'm gonna hit Alt and click on a vertice and select my whole inner vertices, and we're gonna hit circle. I'm gonna do that with the outside vertices as well. Okay. So now we've got it kind of nice and around our shoulder there. I'm gonna go ahead and take these vertices and I'm gonna bring them down. Right here, I'm just extruding down. You can use the annotate feature to keep extruding. That's basically how I'm gonna do this next part. So I go ahead and bring this over here. Ah, I didn't even notice that. 1 second. I think my whole Can I reset the origin and fix this? So I think my origin was set in a weird spot, so now my mirror is all off. So give me just a second to figure this out. Let's go back into object mode. Go to our snap, cursor to world origin. I think I'm gonna have to completely delete this, which sucks. So let's do this one more time. Add mirrors. Okay. Alright, let's make sure this works again. Okay, cool. Yeah, my world origin was messed up and that's why that happened. So if you didn't see what I did, I'll go ahead and delete that one more time. If you didn't see what I did, my world origin was like all the way up here, which is what this little cross is. If you right click, go to snap, you can set your cursor to the world origin and that'll basically reset your mirror. So for the third time, I'll go ahead and do this. Let's go around the shoulder again. Yeah, that's a good thing to know how to do as well. Because that stuff happens pretty often. Alright. I'm just gonna fill this. Let's do the same thing. Circle, circle, and then let's select this. Kinda wanna drag these up. Alright, let's extrude again. Alright, and then I'm gonna add a loop cut right here. Just cause I wanna grab these vertices right here. Oh, I accidentally hit F right there. Alright, let's do this on the other side as well. Extrude this out. Sometimes the magnet wants to be a pain to work with. Alright, drag that down, drag this where we need it. Alright, let's take a look at how that looks. Okay, that ain't too bad so far. Maybe do a little bit of tweaking. Alright. So I'm basically going to grab every vertice except for this one. And I'm going to... I don't think I'm going to extrude these. I think I'm going to use the annotate feature. So basically I'm going to draw a stroke, add surface, connect this, then grab these four vertices, hit fill, and let's just do the same thing. Sometimes the vertices don't like to show up, like they're kind of hidden. Um, I don't know necessarily how to fix that. Let's do it again. Connect the center, do a little tweaking. Let's drag all these vertices up. Stop. So basically, I'm just trying to match my vertice points right here when I'm extruding. I find that to be the easiest way to do this. So let's try this again, add surface, Add surface, fill. Okay, so this is kind of where things get a little bit more complex is when you run into areas like this. So I think we're going to just extrude. Well, I guess not extrude, but we're gonna annotate again. Go ahead and connect that. Go ahead and connect these right here. Alright, so then I think I'm going to add a loop cut right here. Maybe take this whole selection of vertices if it gives it to me. Man, that magnet feature can be very frustrating. There we go. Come on, I know there's vertices right there. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now let's drag these to where they're supposed to be. Obviously, the more that you do this, the better you're gonna get at it. It'll take a little bit of practice to get this figured out. Alright. I go ahead and select all these vertices right here, connect it. Do a little bit of tweaking. I don't really think right here is ideal, but I believe because we have the subdivision surface on when we apply it, it'll end up being okay. Maybe I don't want to do that. Okay, I'm gonna keep that one completely out of this. Let's go ahead and just do this. Alright. Hmm. Not really liking this whole thing that we got going on right here. See if it'll let us undo back to that point. Okay. Maybe I'll add a loop cut right here. So yeah, this is just gonna be a lot of tweaking. Alright. If you don't really like how these vertices are looking either, you can, a lot of the times if you select a whole a whole bunch of them and hit relax. It kind of makes it look a little bit better. Alright. Go ahead and extrude this. Go ahead and fill that. So I don't think I'm gonna do the arms in this video. What are we at for time? We're already at 15 minutes. Cheese and rice. I don't really want this video to uh, go into the 25 minutes. So hopefully, I'll try to do the front and the back. Ah, man, that's tough. Maybe this video will just end up being a little bit of a longer one, because this is kind of a tricky subject to go on. Though I did run into a little bit of complications earlier in that video with not having the mirroring right. Not particularly a fan of how my vertices are going either. Kind of want them to have a nice flow. Like with this one, let's go ahead and hide the one that I'm currently working on. With this mesh, you can see that it kind of just has a really nice flow with it. Everything is basically based around this these two loop cuts right here that I made, or not loop cuts, but um, my annotations that I made. You can see how everything flows really nice just around this whole area. This one, unfortunately, is not turning out the same. Yeah, let's keep working on this. Come on. Alright. Bring these up around the neck. Alright, so let's try and do the back real quick. I think I'm gonna, no, I don't want to extrude. Trying to extrude with a magnet on is just kind of a pain. I'm gonna keep doing the annotation strokes. Okay. Alright. This is going pretty well so far. Fill that. Now we're kind of running into the trickier area. Go ahead and draw that. Go ahead and fill. Like I said, this is where things kind of get complicated sometimes when you're running into the lower armpits. I don't really want to add another loop cut. I might end up, Let's just try this. Let's see how it works. Okay. Oh, that was actually pretty nice. I don't know why I thought that was gonna be. I don't know why I thought that was gonna be a pain. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, accidentally hit G. Selected the wrong vertice. What do I got selected over here? Get rid of that. Alright. Let's do a little tweaking because we're coming up on the neck. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and just take this set right here. Let's try and draw a couple of them, see if that works out. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Alright, so I think for this process, I'm just gonna do this. Um, let's redo that. I don't think I added the right amount. If you don't know what I did right there, uh, let me go check this out real quick. That was another add-on that I just used right there. I was hitting control and right click, and I think that is, I think if you enable F2, you'll be able to do that. Just makes the process go a little bit quicker, so I can go bam, bam. I gotta have another, yeah, okay. Alright, I knew I did. There we go. Kept accidentally grabbing the wrong vertices. Okay. Grab this one and do the same thing. Bam, bam, bam. Connect these up. I'm trying to be less focused on what my vertices are looking like right now, or like what my lines look like right now. So as you're doing this, just try to be aware of kind of like what your flow is looking like. Like this right here looks really nice, but as you keep going down, you see that like things are just getting a little wonky. You don't really want that kind of look. But yeah, that's uh that's kind of the relative process on using the Bsurface modifier, or not modifier, but the Bsurface add-on to actually retopologize. It's super simple, super easy. Let's just apply all this real quick. What do I got going on? I'm still in edit mode. Modifier is disabled. Okay. But yeah, that is pretty much what we're looking at. And let me pull up this one real quick. Basically, as you go through the shoulder and go through the arms, as you saw me do the neck, as I was grabbing those little portions and I was extruding and connecting, um, I think that's a really good way to go about it. And then afterwards, let me hide this one. Uh, so basically, when I was doing this, I grabbed about three vertices or three faces, and I was doing that control right click and moving them up, and then I would kind of like move them to the areas where to contour, and then I would do the same thing down here, and then after that, I would go to my vertices select, and I would grab the whole area and then do that circle, and it makes everything look really good. So just little tweaking and things, and as you do it more often, you'll get a lot better at it. It all just takes practice. So hopefully you guys learned something from this.